What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and for this video we have some exciting stuff to talk about. And before I give you the rundown on that, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. First up, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 4 White Oreo. We also have a few images of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 High and Royal, and a few other things from Jordan brand. Also in this video is a strong lineup from Nike, a few things from Adidas, and one thing from Reebok. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. D Brown's Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2 is making a return. Now, this pair was made famous by his 1991 dunk. Before he did the no-look dunk, he actually pumped up the shoes. Now, we've seen this pair released several times, but I believe it's been a while since they've actually dropped. And to celebrate the 30th anniversary, Reebok is bringing them back, and they will drop on March 5th. They'll be available at Reebok.com as well as other select retailers, and the retail price will be $140. On a side note, don't be surprised if this shoe sells out. I know in my collection I have one of the older releases, so I don't think I'm going to personally pick them up, but there's a ton of other people that are looking forward to the return. Several years ago, we received a first look at the Adidas Yeezy 451. Each year they were expected to release, but for some odd reason they kept getting pushed back. Now, the good news is a release is nearing. There is a few changes. This pair is no longer known as the 451, it's actually known as the Yeezy 450. Also, this colorway will release exclusively at Yeezy Supply on March 6th. The retail price will be $200. Initially, they were expected to be $180, and for some odd reason, Adidas decided to bump them up $20. A few more release dates for upcoming Yeezys. Next up is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Ash Stone. So although the good news is that we have a release date, the bad news is that they will release exclusively in Europe, Russia, Ukraine, and the Asia Pacific. Now, if you live in any of those areas, of course that's good news, but sadly they won't be dropping in North America. Now, the release date is February 27th, and the retail price will be $220. Last up from Adidas, we have a release date for the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Ash Blue. Now, just like the Ash Stone pair, this pair will debut on February 27th, and the retail price will be $220. Now, this pair will release exclusively in North America, Latin America, Africa, the Middle East, and India. Nike has a few pairs that features tissue across the upper, and you can just easily remove it and exposes the base. Now, the first up is the Nike Air Force 1 Low, known as Keep 'em Fresh. Like mentioned, the pair features a wrapped tissue on the upper that reads AF1 throughout. On the lateral side, it also reads Timeless Classic Keep Fresh. That's done in black, and then once you remove the upper, the pair comes constructed with leather while featuring an aged look. Lastly, we have a yellow midsole and rubber outsole, which furthers that vintage vibe. Now, unfortunately, no release date nor a retail price is available, but they should drop this spring. Originally scheduled to release on January 28th, the Nike Dunk High Dark Russet has a new release date. Now, I'm not sure if select retailers dropped them on that date or around it, but for the Sneakers app, this pair will be available on March 5th. The retail price will be $120. Clot recently announced release details for the Kiss of Death Air Max 1. Now, the pair will release on February 27th at Juice locations worldwide and at special pop-up activations in Hong Kong, Fashion Walk, Shanghai, Taipei, Taichung, Guangzhou, and Chengdu. Now, I'll drop a link in the description below, which will take you to SneakerFiles.com, and it'll tell you which stores in those locations will have them. Also, the pair will be available online via the Juice app and the Juice Online mini program. Now, the only information that Clot gave out as far as their Juice store in the USA, they stated that make sure to follow their Instagram at Juice Store USA, and then they're going to provide more updates. Also, I expect the pair to release on the Sneakers app. More than likely, it'll take place during March, but that part hasn't been confirmed. Also, for the 2021 version, there is a few new changes. This includes perforations on the toe, reflective detailing on the heel, and a new graphic on the insole and outsole. Unfortunately, there isn't a retail price as of yet, but I'll have more information for you guys soon. Just like the Keep 'em Fresh Nike Air Force 1 Low, the Nike Dunk Low will also release in a similar theme. This pair is known as Flip the Old School, and it's also inspired by the 1999 City Attack Pack. Once again, the pair comes wrapped in tissue paper, which has penciled illustrations that pays tribute to the original College Colors campaign. Now, once you remove the tissue, the pair features a mismatched theme while using white and purple. We also have gold on the branding located on the tongue, while the swoosh is flipped upside down. Constructed with leather as well as ostrich leather, the same graphics that appear on the tissue is also used across the insoles. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a release date for this pair as well. I expect that they should be dropping this spring, and the retail price will be $100. Originally being called Thank You for Caring, the Nike Dunk Low City Market finally has a release date. Before I get into the release details, I'm going to read a bit from Nike, which will go over the inspiration. Recent times have seen the Dunk dressed up to commemorate a host of causes, and the Electric Edition extends that legacy by using visuals to celebrate the durable materials and their role in the Nike's innovation heritage. Graphics nod to the brand's blue ribbon sports roots, as well as industrial rice and coffee bags that are frequently upcycled from urban markets for a wide range of uses. On the tongue, a small zippered compartment nods to reusable grocery storage, with its accompanying tag reimagined to resemble a nutrition facts label. Finally, a grocery bag pays its respects with a simple commendation: "Thank you for caring." So this pair will drop on the Sneakers app on March 4th. The retail price will be $110. Now, I haven't seen other retailers have this pair listed. I'm sure select retailers will have them. I don't think this is a GR, but I'll make sure to keep an eye out for you guys, and maybe I'll compile a list for those that are interested in grabbing. Last up from Nike, Carpet Company announced release details for their Nike SB Dunk High collaboration. Now, this weekend, they dropped them at their Baltimore location, which will be a special release being labeled a friends and family pair that comes with metal packaging. Now, I'm not positive on this, but I swear I have some lighter fluid somewhere that resembles this style of box, or I should say canister, but I'm not positive on that. So if anybody knows what this actually is, please let me know in the comment section. Now, as for a wider release, the pair will be available at select skate shops on February 26th. Currently, it's not listed on the Sneakers app, and unfortunately, I don't have confirmation if the pair will debut on the Sneakers app. Also, no retail price, but like always, more details coming soon. I believe late 2020, we learned that Jordan Brand would be releasing the Air Jordan 4 Golf White Cement. And then maybe a month back, official images leaked, which not only gave us a detailed look, but it also confirmed the pair would be coming soon. Now we have a release date, and this pair will drop on March 4th, and the retail price will be $220. Also, this will probably be our closest pair to the Air Jordan 4 White Cement. I believe the last time they dropped was in 2016, and I know a lot of people expected that this pair would be returning this year due to a color description that leaked in 2020. What's odd is we're actually going to go over that color description, well, which pair it links to, later on in the video. But back to this pair, I could see people buying them and doing a sole swap, but I also think that when they do drop, this pair will obviously sell out, but the resale value will probably be high, so it may steer people away from doing it. I don't know, if I didn't have the 2016 pair, I probably would go after these and try to have somebody do a sole swap for me. A few days ago, official images of the Air Jordan 13 Red Flint in grade school sizing leaked. Not only that, we have a brief preview of the preschool and toddler sizing. So This pair will debut in full family sizing. This isn't a grade school exclusive. They'll also be available in adult sizing. And honestly, this pair is growing on me quite a bit. At first I did like it, and then I started to dislike it. I'm not even sure why. Maybe I was seeing images too much and I just kind of got tired of it. I get like that sometimes with shoes. It's kind of weird. Or maybe I'm just a fan of these images compared to some of the others, because some of the photos have been quite dull. Now, unless there's a release date change, this pair is currently scheduled to debut on May 8th, and the retail price will be $190. Let me know your thoughts on this pair in the comment section below. Once again, Travis Scott was spotted in an unreleased Air Jordan 1. This of course resembles that of his collaboration, as well as having some Fragment vibes. Now, the pair might be a collaboration with Travis Scott and Fragment. However, the additional photos, they're not clear, nor are they close up, so we can't tell if there's any Fragment branding. Now, the first image I'm going to share is a Photoshop thanks to zsneakerheadz, and the rest of the images were cotton paparazzi style. Now, from what we can tell, the pair features a black toe theme. We have black on the backward swoosh, as well as wrapping the toe, eye stay, ankle, wings logo, and laces. Next, we have royal blue, which lands on the ankle overlay and wraps the heel. And then we have cell on the midsole and rubber outsole. Now, unfortunately, there isn't release information on this pair. Some people are speculating that they may release. However, I haven't seen anything concrete or even leading into that direction to make me believe that a release could be coming. Don't get me wrong, I would like to see this pair drop, even though I will have zero chance of purchasing, but at least we would all have the opportunity. If anything changes or there's an update, I'll make sure to let you guys know, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's been a little bit since I spoke on the Air Jordan 5 Raging Bull, and since new images recently hit the net, I just decided to throw them in. I know a lot of us are anticipating the release, waiting on it, and if everything goes well, the pair will be releasing in April. This will be a GR. They'll release in adult, grade school, preschool, and toddler sizing, and that doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy to obtain pair. And currently this pair is scheduled to debut on April 10th, and the retail price will be $190. Last up for today, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 4 White Oreo. Now, the color description leaked a few months back, and a lot of people anticipated that the Air Jordan 4 White Cement would be returning. Now, I checked with my sources and I confirmed that it wouldn't be that shoe. However, Jordan Brand was calling them simply Oreo, but a white version of that. So we now have our first look at the pair, like I mentioned. It is different compared to the Photoshop. Personally, I like the Photoshop more than what's releasing. Also, I'm like 50-50 on this pair. I want to like them, but I'm not completely sold on them. So let's go over the White Oreo pair. They feature white leather across the upper. We have cement print on the midsole, as well as the eyelets. We got gray on the heel, and then we have red on the Jumpman on the tongue, insole, and outsole. Now on the inside of the tongue, we have the Air Jordan label that is also done in red. And finally, most of the outsole is done in white. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but these are the official images and they're in grade school sizing. Don't worry, they are actually releasing in full family sizing, so adults, grade school, preschool, and toddler. Currently, the pair is scheduled to release on May 29th. That is, if the release date doesn't get pushed back, which is a high possibility, and the retail price will be $190. So I gave you my thoughts on the shoe. I want to like them. I'm 50-50 on them, and let me know yours down below. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching. And I know I said I was going to upload a review video next, but I also mentioned before that the news comes first for this channel, and there was quite a bit, some pretty big pieces of news. So I decided to just do the news video, and then maybe Sunday I might drop a video, because I have the Air Jordan 4 Topaz, and then I have the Air Jordan 1 UNC, and those videos need to get out. Also, I did pick up a new camera. I've been having a lot of issues with my Canon, which was a super old camera. So I got a Sony Alpha A7 III, I believe that's what it is. So I'm really excited to start using that, and hopefully the quality on the videos is really good. That's what I'm shooting for. But expect another video soon, and before I get out of here, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.